Have you ever had this experience before? So maybe let's fix it before you send him to the mental hospital. My name is Patsu, and in this video I'm going to share you 15 suggestions that I think will help us get a better gaming experience. I hope you like them, and let's get right into it. Have you ever had that moment when you are in the heat of the battle and you need the clutch to run, but you don't have any bullets, so you need to reload? The reload's on place, but you don't have any bullets.
I don't think it's funny.
So what exactly happened there? Let's try to look into it. As you can see and hear, the actual reload sound isn't quite synchronized with the actual reload time. There could be two reasons for it. It's bugged or it's intentional. If it is intentional, I really hope they change it, because it's not just a sound thing, it's about reacting faster in a game where every single millisecond counts.
There was a misinput, calm down! You calm the fuck down! There was a misinput! Oh my fucking god.
This one is probably only my problem, but I think it should be also mentioned. So, as you guys probably know, every single player uses different kind of grip and hand positioning while gaming. My hand positioning is on the top of the screen, and that's why I have had many problems with accidental touches on the scoreboard. For that reason, shrink that touch area, preventing those unintentional disruptions. Clutch moments deserve focus, not frustrations. It's a small tweak for a smoother gaming experience. I would really love to see this one change.
What would I put in the game if I had to change it? That's a good question. The first thing I would add is opacity for all buttons, which means whenever you're playing, you don't see all these buttons on the screen, okay? So the opacity is gone. You don't need to see this shit. So you have like a full-on clean screen with just your map and the medals and maybe this over here. And that's it. For the rest, nothing. That's gonna be the thing I would change.
In my opinion, those lines at the top don't really serve any purpose. Yeah, of course you can see when somebody dies and how many is alive, but don't you think those lines could be doing very much more? So, what do you think? In my opinion, this one doesn't look as cool and clean as the old one, but it serves better purpose. The reasons are that you can see from the emblem where somebody, for example, played last round, and for that now you have better chance to know his position than without any info. When I started Critical Ops, I found out that it was really hard to stay at walking speed and not making any sounds. So I think we should help with that. It would be nice if there was setting called soft locking to joystick. By soft locking I mean that when you're walking and you accidentally swipe your fingers to go running, but now it smoothly transfers between running and walking. It kind of hovers around the running and walking phase area. I think you remember these words.
Well, as part of our roadmap, we are committed to introduce incendiary grenade and decoy grenade. With this, players will have a tactical choice. You have only 3 slots you can occupy. So, which 3 are you gonna bring to the round?
So, for the understandable reasons, the update hasn't come out yet. Of course, when the heavy metal armor wasn't taken good and so many people dropped some hate comments towards devs, I think they are careful to doing some new meta changes. If they are looking to change some new utility or adding some new, I think this one could spice up our tools. Adding more options for grenades or cool tactical stuff could make our strategies more interesting. Here's what the Molotov could look like in the game. How about giving a shout out to those who nail a no-scope? A medal or icon in the kill feed when it happens could make those moments even cooler. This is a feature that has been asked by many, and I really think it wouldn't be hard to implement. Once again, I'm not a developer, so I might be talking a lot of rubbish, but for one thing I'm certain, this brings some extra fun to our games and makes those small video clips even better. Damn, it's almost 6 minutes already. Let's speed it up before you go to sleep. More openings for utility usage. For example, throwing nades from Plaza B long is almost impossible to do without dying on some nerdy sniper holding the angle. So let's lower the rooftop. No one really likes our nades getting stuck on something, bouncing off weirdly or just falling off the map. So let's fix it up. In my opinion, there should be introduction to the training mode for newer or inexperienced players who want to get better in the game. Maybe like this one. I think Critical Ops players are in need of some fun gameplay. The seriousness of the game can really boil up sometimes. What about adding surfing element to the game? Just asking. Because games are supposed to be fun, right? Alright, the last 4 suggestions I will be going very fast, so try to keep up with me. Fix the annoying movement on top of the trucks. When you are on top of some object and close to the edge, you will fall off if you move your crosshair. This is very annoying and in my opinion it should be fixed. In Plaza B steps I think should be smoothened out to be more like in the stairs. Woo! Last but not least, let's add some boxes to the grounded A side under the plane. It is always so awkward fights and I don't think anybody enjoys the fights under the plane. So that's about it. Those are my takes on potential fixes, changes and features for Critical Ops. Just some ideas to make our game even more awesome. Keep in mind that these are just my thoughts and I'm not a developer, so I have no idea if these even are possible to bring to the game. I want you to share your own ideas in the comments. Also, if you watched it till the end and you were patient, let me know in the comments below by writing "I was patient." Until next time, stay sharp and see you in the game.